You're really gonna let negativity stop you? This is your boy Wavy Motivations here. And I'm back with another motivational push episode. You're gonna let negativity stop you. All this hard work so you can be stopped? You mean to tell me you're doing all this hard work to just forget about it? Let me tell you something, Mr. Entrepreneur or Mrs. Entrepreneur. You're gonna have to take a lot more beatings to be the best, or to be better than what you were. To be a better you, you're gonna have to survive longer in situations you thought you couldn't last in. That's how you become a better you. That's how you become stronger. Last in situations you thought you couldn't, or that your body couldn't handle. Well, guess what? Now it can handle it. But you're over here worried about a little beatdown. I need you to understand that the world's going to give you 1,000,000 of those before it gives you one opportunity to be great. But it's for a reason. How does it know that you can be great if you can't pass its little test? Yes, it may seem difficult at the moment, but when you're finally at the end, the top of the mountain, it's going to feel a whole lot better. Stop all this. Stop all this complaining because you think you can't do better. It's all about improvement. Improvement in spaces you thought you couldn't be improved in because you thought you were too weak. Nobody is too weak. Nobody is too weak. We are made to be the best. We are made to improve. We are made to survive in harsh conditions that when we have to go through them again, they seem like a walk in the park. That's what it is. It's just a walk in the park. So you tell me, is it really that difficult? When you've gone through it 1,000,000 times, is it really that difficult? You've gone through this 1,000,000 times. Has it ever been that difficult? No, you think it is because you play that over in your head over and over again that it's too difficult. But now what happens if you put that in your head that it's too easy? Even if you mess up, you know you're going to get through it, right? Now you start to complete things. Now you start doing good in what you're good at. Now you start doing good in all these places you never thought you could be good in. Start having bad grades because you think it's so hard. Next thing you know, you start pulling A's out of nowhere because you find out it could actually be so much more different. It doesn't have to be difficult. It only becomes difficult when you make it or you create it into something else. When you create it into something that's actually quote unquote difficult. It's never been difficult. You just think it is. You create in your head that it's difficult. Now all of a sudden it became difficult. Breathe in. Breathe out. Close your eyes. And imagine yourself doing everything you could have ever been doing. But imagine yourself as you're actually doing it. As like when you feel it in your stomach that you've actually completed something. That you completed that goal. I guarantee you're going to feel a lot better. I guarantee you're going to start creating things and pictures in your head where it's just like, wow, I actually did it. It's actually possible because the next person could have done it and the person before you could have done it. What makes you think you can't do it? Nothing. There's no reason why you can't do it. If they got it by studying harder, guess what? You're going to have to pick up that book. If they got it by putting themselves in worse conditions, well, guess what? You're going to have to put yourself in that condition. Because if they could do it, so can you. Stop leveling yourself down and bringing yourself down to this place where you know you don't belong because you know that it's not the type of person you are. You're creating this situation of being a failure, giving up easy. Why? Because you think that's what you are. But now when you think that you're a winner, and that it takes a lot more than just a couple punches to knock you down, you become a whole different person. You become this type of beast that can get through anything. Beast mode. I got that from one of the best motivational speakers that I know out there at this very moment. E.T. Forgot his name at the moment, sorry. I would have to go back and look for it, give him credit at the bottom of this whole post on YouTube, on my website, wherever you're listening this, wherever you're listening from. But what I know is we could all be better off. We could all be different. I need us all to really breathe in and understand this situation and understand what we can really be. When you understand you could be the best, everything changes. Everything becomes better. Because now you start doing things that only the best could do. But then you start to realize anyone could be the best. It's just that the best do this because they know they can do it. The ones that think they're not the best, don't do it because they don't think they're capable of pulling out in these hard situations. Wavy motivations here. Support, and if you don't want to support, well, that's alright. Because at least I know you watched this whole video. If you really made it this long, thank you. Keep yourself going. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Support any way you can. Because all I know is at the end of the day, I'm just trying to at least help out one person. That's all it takes, no? See you guys soon.